In this video, I'm going to be giving my personal review of the Steam Machine. This isn't going to be one of those reviews that are super technical or in-depth about the ins and outs of the machine, but more like my personal opinion about it and what I think about the Steam Machine in general. Think of this as one of those reviews that you see on Google Maps or Yelp, for lack of better terms. Now, before we start, I want to give some background for this review. The bundle that I chose for the Steam Machine was the 2TB one with no Steam controller. This was mainly because I didn't feel the need to buy a controller when I already own a couple at my disposal, and my main one isn't in need of replacement anytime soon. The price for the 2TB Steam Machine was $13.49, but this price may be subject to change after this video is published. I will admit, this is definitely a hefty price, and I was reluctant upon buying it. But after getting accepted from the waitlist to be able to buy it, two things came across my mind. One, there was a sale that was happening during the time I got accepted, and I had already had plans to buy some games that I was going to play for videos. And two, I figured that I could make a review on the Steam Machine since it's a new device and I might as well get my money's worth. But I'll talk more about my opinion of the pricing a bit later. So with this information in mind, that brings us to here. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it.
Alright, so here we have the box that contains the Steam Machine that I bought. It's been sitting in my room for like about 2 weeks now, and I haven't taken it out of the box yet because I wanted to keep it for when I wanted to record this video. Let's unbox it and then see what's inside. So here it contains a box, which I'm assuming has the Steam Machine in it. And I also ordered the 2TB storage one, so it came with the 2 plates. Let's just take it out of the box and then we'll see how it looks. Whoa. Your game's on the big screen. This thing is actually a little bit heavy. Then here are the 2 plates. It's a faceplate. Then here is the second one. So now we just toss this aside. Alright, so here we have the faceplates, and then here we have the box containing the Steam Machine. Let's open the faceplates first, because those probably won't have as much detail to it, considering they're literally just cosmetic items. So, yeah. How do you open this? Oh, I see. Just put this down. So there's a sticker here. I don't know if you can see it. This arrow. Pull a tab and then it opens the box. So this is what's inside. It actually looks like a pizza box, funny enough. And then assuming I just take this off. Oh wow, it's actually smaller than I thought. It's in this nice little fabric bag. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep this plastic bag away from babies and children. Well, it's a good thing we don't have any to worry about. So, let's see. Oh, is this the brown one? Oh, it has these like little magnet clips on there. I mean, that's probably how it sticks on, so I guess that makes sense. Pretty cool. It literally looks like hardwood. I'm trying to... There we go, it's a better angle. Yeah, it literally looks like hardwood. It's pretty sick. This one's kind of gray. Same warning. I think this one had a sticker. Yeah, this one was like a sticker. This one isn't. Interesting. What the hell? What's going on here? That definitely messed up somehow. I don't know what that's about. Oh, this is the orange one. Yeah. Oh, this is kind of like a fabric. I did not expect it to be fabric. And this is the back. Shiny. Hello. Huh, what's this arrow? I don't know what that's about. It's interesting that this is fabric. I didn't think that would be the case. Huh. Well, I'm a little bit more cautious about this one just because of the fabric. Alright, let's get to the big box. Alright, so, how do you open this? I'm seeing these little tabs here. If you can see this. Pull this out, maybe? No. Pull this out? No. Yeah, I don't know how to open this. There's nothing on the top. I'm assuming I have to pull these. It's like there's a tab that's inside that makes it so that I can't exactly pull it out. Oh, I'm stupid. There's a tab right here. Okay. There we go. And then we can open it from here, I'm guessing. Ah, there we go. So, straighten this out. Whoa. That's cool. There's like a, again, there's a fabric casing to it. Let's see it. What are we gonna unbox today, guys? Oh, it's wrapped in more plastic. This thing is kind of heavy. This box is kind of heavy. Are there cables? This thing still feels heavy, so there should be. Ah, it's in here. It's cable number 1. Cable number 2. And that's it seems like. Okay, so here is everything that the Steam Machine for the 2 terabytes comes with. Comes with the Steam Machine itself, 2 cables. One is a power cord, and then one is the HDMI cord. Yeah. And then there's the 2 faceplates. They're interchangeable, which I'm assuming this is. I'm assuming I could just pull it off. Nope. Yeah, there it is. So you can just pull it off. This is the standard black one. Oh, is that what the arrow's for? I guess it's meant to show the top, because that's how I pull this off. And it just clicks on. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then down here is 2 USB ports. I'm assuming this is an SD slot. It's the power button, I'm guessing. And just turn this around. There's the Valve logo. This is a DVI port, HDMI, it's the power cord, Ethernet, USB-C, and then 2 more USB slots. Oh, interesting that's USB 1. Okay. And then this other side has nothing. Okay. I'm assuming the bottom just has... Yeah, it just has these rubber grips. Okay. I have an outlet here. I don't know if it'll turn on, but I mean, we can try it out and then see how it looks. Yeah, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, so I have my pseudo setup, kind of. This is the main monitor I use for my everyday computer stuff. It's my keyboard, my mouse. I have a controller just in case. And right here I have the Steam machine. I already have the cables set up. You can see here, I have my extension cord. I have the faceplates right here. I mean, I can change right now, honestly. I forgot. Is it this one? Now here I have the Steam machine. This will be my first time turning it on, just to, I guess, see how it works. And yeah, let's try it. Whoa, see that light? All right. I've already plugged in the HDMI into my monitor. I don't know if it's working. Did I mess something up? Keyboard's working. Oh, nice. Oh, you need a receiver for, oh no you don't. You just need to plug it in if you need a controller. Sick, okay. Sorry if this angle is not the best. I'm working with what I can here. So my mouse is already on. Let's see. All right, so we put in all the basic information. Right now it's loading the Steam OS. I'll cut back to when it does not show this. Oh, welcome to the Steam machine. All right, I don't really know how much of this I can really show without it being like really bad quality, but here we go. Welcome to the Steam machine. Before we start playing, here are a couple useful tips. Press Shift Tab to access your library, okay. Control Shift Tab to view notifications, okay. Expand your storage capacity by inserting and formatting a micro SD card. Okay, don't care about that. Cool, all right. Among Us. That was pretty cool. So the UI is kind of similar to the Steam Deck. Very similar actually. For now, I'll just download games that I'll be currently doing. Why is nothing loading? I wonder what the icon looks like when I'm using the Steam machine.
So while this footage shows me downloading games for the demonstration, I'd like to bring up a question that seems to be brought up when it comes to the Steam machine. What is the actual point of the Steam machine? It seems like a lot of people don't understand the actual purpose of it, since it's in this weird placement amongst the other devices that are meant to compete with it, like the Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and even your traditional PC. There are Reddit threads, Steam discussions, Facebook posts, and even standard forums that generally just ask the same question. And from what I've read, most tend to circle around two answers. First one being, the Steam machine is seemingly meant to bridge the gap between traditional consoles and PCs, acting as a hybrid for both ends. And number two, it's also meant to be a device that acts like a computer that you can connect to larger screens like a TV with ease of access in mind. Personally, I think these reasons make sense, as I'd like to think that the Steam machine itself, while it looks and acts similarly to a console, it more closely resembles a PC with the way that it's used. And throughout my time using the Steam machine, I used it mostly like a PC, most especially with a keyboard and a mouse. Moreover, I would actually like to highlight a question that's in the FAQ for the Steam machine on the actual Steam website. And the question reads, is this the Valve console? We think of Steam machine as an extension of PC gaming, not as a console. The traditional console model is to sell hardware at a loss and make up the revenue with subscription services or by selling games that are locked in to the hardware. We think that this makes sense for a single business in the short term, but that open ecosystems are better for customers over the long term. PC gaming's history proves this. The openness of the PC gaming space has enabled it to be the primary driver of hardware and software innovation for decades. The strength of PC gaming is the ability to play games you want on the hardware you want. Steam Machine is a solution to these problems, and we think it's a great one, but it's not the only solution, and we don't want it to be. I like how it's worded to make it seem like the Steam Machine is not a permanent solution for what it's intended to do, which is to act like an extension of a PC. I do respect the honesty being presented to me, and it's something that I feel like most big companies don't tend to do nowadays. Of course, there are multiple ways to do what the Steam Machine wants to accomplish. This much is obvious. But I think the purpose here is to give gamers an option that won't be as complicated compared to some of the other options that can do the same thing. A term that came to mind while I was writing the script is indecisive casuals. That's who I think the Steam Machine is targeted towards. To those who aren't sure about the choice between a PC and a console, to those who aren't as well versed in technology as others, to those who simply just want to play Steam games in other places that aren't just your main computer. But before I get into my main criticisms of the Steam Machine, I'd like to showcase some gameplay that I recorded. And I would like to say, everything that I played ran very smoothly. I was very surprised with the performance of this tiny little box. But if you want to skip to my critiques, feel free to jump to the next chapter. Otherwise, enjoy.
What if I told you that's like not funny?
Speed run.
Get back here.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Are you fucking kidding me? Full house? What the heck is this? Insane first draw. It didn't even win. Oh! Fuck! Oh, that song is so good. Have you seen those reels about what is it? The questions about like workplace harassment. It's like what is it? The questions that you would get asked in like a workplace test.
Oh, is it the like two like obviously wrong answers and then like one out of pocket answer?
Yeah.
High-fiving Gabriel after he completed his project. Compliment Gabriel on his looks. Taking Gabriel's pants off and swinging his dingly everywhere.
Yeah, shit like that. What? That was so fast. What? That was so fast. I don't remember it being that short. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait. I gotta run that back. Why was that so short? What is it? Because I have Soul Catcher? Is that why? I can just cast more spells? I don't know. It's really weird how short that feels. I don't even know if I can beat it actually. I don't have a stone card. I only got 1 out of like 5 cards? I think this is GG. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! I'm killing myself. Tri-tip's not useful for me. Another okay. What is with the tri-tips? Is there a way?
The mountain. Yeah, look, watch this.
I'm watching.
Stay there, stay there. Here it goes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Give it life, give it life.
Ow. I don't know, this is really weird. This is like not natural for me. Maybe I'm just really that powerful, I don't know. Maybe it's strength? Don't you dare fall off. Bruh. Fuck! Ah, that's so annoying. Ah. I'm rusty. I am rusty, oh my god. Okay. Okay, I was really rusty. Why did trees purple? Fuck.
Because.
Is that the man behind the slaughter?
The man behind your daughter.
I am stuck. What the fuck?
By accident.
What the fuck?
Okay, we have more uses in the antidote. It's okay.
I'm literally going to crash out. Oh my god. Base telekinesis. I listen to this song like so often. I love this song. How ironic. Killing him with his own move. Or I guess, upgraded move. Oh, drive by. Getting really lucky. No, big dudes. I didn't even want to do that, bro. Speaking of... Ah, he was there. I mean, I beat it again. There's video proof this time. Hey, he's gold. Wait, what does the icon show actually for what I'm playing?
You're using your controller.
Doesn't make any sense.
Now, one of the main issues that causes a lot of reluctance is the pricing. When you do the comparison between some budget-friendly PCs, some mini PCs, and even standard console pricing, the Steam Machine tends to stand out like a sore thumb. I mean, dropping an entire band on a device that looks like a tungsten cube Dropping an entire band on a device already sounds crazy enough. Who can really afford to do that in today's economy? But I think the answer to that question lies in what the Steam Machine offers to the consumer. Let's see. So we have the Steam OS, we have the small form factor as it's called, we have cool and quiet fans, we have fast internet and download speeds, we have a CPU and GPU that can run up to 4K gaming with FSR, we have 2 devices that are capable of having 512 gigabytes and 2 terabytes. We have some fast Wi-Fi connection along with a dedicated Bluetooth antenna, and we don't have a giant power supply. Luckily, it just fits right into the cube. This is a pretty good selection of benefits, all things considered. But one of the things I've seen people point out is this little section right here, up to 4K gaming with FSR. Now, personally speaking, I don't play games at that setting because I'm not one who chases after having high quality graphics in games. I generally prefer to just have a game run more smoothly, which is why I would sacrifice graphics and visual effects to make this happen. Not to the degree of potato graphics, but enough to make it so that I can still play the game at an acceptable level. But when doing research for this video, I saw that a lot of people seem to criticize this factor about the Steam Machine because it didn't live up to the expectation. Most of the games that were tested for this exact quality seemed to lack in that department. And this seems pretty misleading. On the surface, let me draw your attention to this. The fact that it says up to 4K gaming with FSR implies that the Steam Machine could reach the level of 4K gaming. But maybe it's not meant to sustain that sort of level, probably not for longer sessions. If it was meant to be that way, wouldn't the description just not have up to? I think the semantics matter here and a lot of people are overlooking that. But what does that have to do with the price? Well, let's circle back to what the Steam Machine offers. You're getting a compact, portable gaming PC that can also function as a console, with compatibility for most, if not all types of controllers, the full functionality of the Steam OS, and a desktop that is fully integratable with other softwares. And it's not even mentioning the modding capabilities. And despite not seeing it in much other videos, a machine that is fully capable of streaming powerful games to other devices, all of which can fit in the palm of your hand, despite being a little bit heavy. Plus, it actually looks aesthetically pleasing on shelves with its smaller appearance and easy customization, but I don't know how much that matters to most people. Given that this is a display of great engineering, I think that the price can be reasonable, but not fully. Look, I think the price is absurd. And yes, I honestly think it could be knocked down a couple $100, potentially to like 800, unrealistically 750. But given what the machine offers, it's not the most crazy thing in the world to have a product this packed with features to cost a bit more than what people expected to. Although I do think that a $300 increase for 2 terabytes is pretty crazy. Overall, I think the Steam Machine is a device that proves that it has a lot of potential when it comes to technology. It provides a lot that can be seen as definite improvements for gaming, and even smaller changes that most people would tend to overlook. For example, in most of the other videos I've seen on the Steam Machine, a lot of people that reviewed the item said that they ended up playing more games when testing it because it felt more comfortable to do so on the Steam Machine than their own desktops, which is crazy to me. And those were the same people who decided to use the Steam Machine instead of anything else for a certain period of time. One thing I would like to point out is that I did not buy the Steam controller, so I'm not able to make an analysis on how that paired with the Steam Machine. But people have said that it is really comfortable to use and, in certain cases, might even replace their existing controllers. I only tested my own controller once during my gameplay, which honestly was a pretty big oversight on my part, but the majority of my choices were mouse and keyboard games. But I think that's enough beating around the bush. To answer the main question, is the Steam Machine worth buying? I would say yes, but with an asterisk. So let me rephrase the question. Does the Steam Machine provide good value for its cost? I would say yes. Despite only testing the Steam machine for a day and with limited time, I still think this is true. Now, let me be specific. I think this is true for the 512GB version, without the Steam controller. As for the 2TB version, I'm not so sure. A 300 increase for extra storage and 2 extra front panels seems a bit excessive, but I feel like this is meant to cover the cost for production. So if that's the case, then it's a maybe. But it doesn't change the fact that it's so expensive as shit. As for the Steam controller bundles, I can't really say it because I didn't buy it. But from the reviews I've seen about them, they have been mostly positive, so I guess it's worth it. If this video gains enough traction, I'll have to try it out myself to see, but only after my wallet recovers from this purchase. This video is not cheap to make, I'll tell you that. I think the Steam machine is a really cool item. It's something that I was interested upon first hearing about it, and I'm glad that I was able to get my hands on it. I would love to test it more once I get more room space, because currently I don't have anywhere to put it on display, so it's back in its box until I can change that. But I would love to explore more of what the Steam machine has to offer, since I honestly think I've only scratched the surface of its true potential. It's supposedly compatible with the Steam Deck as well, so I'd love to test that out in another video. Speaking of, if you are interested in a review on the Steam Deck, let me know down in the comments below, so I'm able to give a more in-depth opinion if I were to make a video on it. And with that, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and sub. As I'm finishing up this script, I actually just noticed that I hit 2,000 subs, so I'm trying really hard right now to keep my cool so that I can finish this off. It is really crazy to see how far this channel has gone, and I really only have you guys to thank for that. It means a lot to know that people actually enjoy the stuff that I make on this platform, and it only further motivates me to continue. But that's enough with the yap. As usual, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.